Hey there, guys. Woo. Okay, so this is going to be our last poem together for a while until we figure out what's going on with College Board. Um, you've got the in-class writing that I posted this week, and I'll post another one at the end of next week for the end of next week. So that's the only focus we have here going forward. I am, working on getting everything graded as you turn it in, and yeah, just check back often to see if I've graded something. I'll get to it, I promise. So, our last poem for a little bit. Um, we'll see what College Board says about that FRQ that they're going to have you do, and I hope you guys are actually watching those the live video. I watched it yesterday. Um, it's under internet links here in your sorry internet links. I have AP YouTube. Use your phone, or I don't know. No one's responded back to me if Mr. Bell or Mr. Riddle have actually whitelisted the site. And if you open it up here, this usually happens. You have to take it over here. So open it up out there.
For real.
This was part one. This was yesterday. I actually watched it to see, and it actually was just reinforcing. Here, let me pause it. Or I could just watch it here, and then you could actually see it.
Hello, and welcome to the
that.
AP Literature online sessions. We are really excited that you are joining.
I could do that if you can't see it. Anyway, it was about 41 minutes, and now that it's recorded, you can pause it and just watch parts you want. But it actually just reinforced things that I've been telling you about structure and making sure that you always contribute, or you always say how the structure that you're identifying, whether it's rhyme scheme, shift and tone, punctuation, stanzas, whatever it is, make sure you're saying, okay, here it is. How does that contribute to the meaning of the poem? And that's exactly what these two instructors talk about. So it's a good refresher, or if you don't understand what I'm talking about, maybe these two will explain it better than I do. So take a look at that. And like I said, under Show More, you've got some practice poems if you want to do those. And if you do, let me know and I'll go over them with you. So look at this before you do roving. This will help you also. If not, maybe you're good to go. The next one is live today in 96 minutes. What? Okay. So it's going to be poetry part 2 and then poetry part 3. And then next week, there's supposed to be a schedule up for what we're going to talk about. All right. So back to your class. What we're doing today is, let me find your poem. Look at all the poetry we've done this semester. Woo! You guys are good poet readers. So you've got, so we'll go no more a roving. Ho, ho, ho. All right. This is by Lord Byron. His name was George Gordon, but he went to by Lord Byron. He actually was one of the companions of Mary Shelley as she was in Geneva in that castle writing Frankenstein. So all you Frankenstein readers, just a little tidbit of information. Oh, look how bright I am. It's because there's sun coming in the window. It's so exciting. All right, so this is a pretty short one, but kind of apropos. It's what the state of the world is. So we'll go no more a roving. So we'll go no more a roving so late into the night. Through the heart be still as loving, and the moon be still as bright. For the sword outweighs its sheath, and the soul wears out the breast, and the heart must pause to breathe, and love itself have rest. Though the night was made for loving, and the day returns too soon, yet we'll go no more a roving by the light of the moon. I mean, that's just a perfect little sweet poem, don't you think? So you obviously see structure, you see rhyme scheme. So these things are going to be important to the the tone of the poem. They're going to be important to the meaning of the poem. So identify them and then say, these are important to the meaning of the poem because these contribute to the meaning, these contribute to the theme. Make sure that you actually are doing all of those things. The speaker says, we'll go no more a roving. So maybe you want to try to address who we are. Who are we? Are they him and one other person? Are they him and a group of people? Keep in mind our buddy George here. You can actually click on that. I kept the link there. Our buddy George, here he is. That was what all the ladies wanted back then, guys. Look at him. He's like, yes, that's me. I'm pretty cool. He was a lover, not a fighter. The most flamboyant and notorious of the major English romantic poets, George Gordon, Lord Byron, was likewise the most fashionable poet of the early 1800s. He created an immensely popular romantic hero, defiant, melancholy, haunted by secret guilt. So his later literary theorists coined the term Byronic hero. And actually, if you're reading Wuthering Heights, Heathcliff is a Byronic hero. If you are reading Jane Eyre, Mr. Rochester is a Byronic hero. The Byronic hero is that person who is tortured, who completely is like an anti-hero almost. You're like, oh my God, why is he like this? So the Byronic hero was named after George Gordon and just his way of life. Where we are. He is also a romantic paradox, a leader of the era's poetic revolution. He named Alexander Pope as his master, a worshiper of the ideal. He never lost touch with reality. A deist and free thinker, he retained from his youth a Calvinist sense of original sin, a peer of the realm. He championed liberty in his works and deeds, giving money, time, energy, and finally his life to the Greek War of Independence. He faceted personality found expression in satire, verse narrative, ode, lyric, speculative drama, historical tragedy, confessional poetry, dramatic monologue, seriocomic epic, and voluminous correspondence. I'm not reading all of this to you. In his dynamism, sexuality, self-revelation, and demands for freedom for oppressed people everywhere. He was avant-garde at the time. He captivated the Western mind and heart as few readers have, stamping upon 19th century letters, arts, politics, even clothing styles. His image and name as the embodiment of Romanticism. And you can read on if you wish to. But that's Lord Byron. He had all the ladies. So George Gordon, Lord Byron, wrote this. So knowing that about him, maybe that will help you to derive some meaning, because the author in this case definitely plays into what's going on. All right. I'm not going to go over anything else. This is our last one for a while, so I want to make sure that you give it your all. Give me what you can give me. And paraphrase it, yes, but some of you are forgetting the literary analysis portion, kind of the part that the College Board will be looking for. Even if you're not taking the test, I'm grading it like you are. So do it. Love you. Bye.